Hello students, this side Amit Pandey, welcoming you to the KPY Public School channel. Today we are going to start our next new chapter in our SST book, that is our country India. This is the chapter of our geography section, hence we will discuss about its location and the size of it. So we start our new chapter, that is our country India. India is a vast land with immense geographical and cultural variations. It is an ancient land with a rich culture. The Indus Valley civilization, one of the four earliest river valley civilization in the world. Through here more than 4,000 years ago. Towering mountains, extensive plains, plateaus, rivers, deserts, and long coastline makes up the diverse. So, the country also enjoy the diverse climatic condition. The north experiences hot summer and cold winters, while the southern part of the country remain warm throughout the year. The diversity in its climate condition is reflected in the rich flora and fauna that is found in the India. Means we have discussed about the various changes, various different cultures, climate condition, flora, fauna, temperatures, types of landforms, all are different types of locations present in the India. The India is spread over the area of 3.28 million square kilometer. You will have to learn this figure. What is the area of India? It is 3.28 million square kilometer. It makes the seventh largest country in the world. After China, India is the second most populated country. Means China is the largest populated country, after which India is the second most populated country, with the population of 1.21 billion in 2011 census. The census is the process which is done by the government of India, which counts the people lives in the country, what is their occupation, where do they live, how many members are there in family, and what is their economic condition. All the various things they get through this census, which is done in every 10 years. So next census will be done in 2021, means the next year. So in 2011, the population of India was 1.21 billion. It is the largest democracy in the world, but while India accounts for the nearly 16% of world population, it has only 2.42% of total land area. Means in land area, India has only 2.42%, while in population, India has 16% of the world population. Means India has dense population than the world. It is the country that supports the variety of languages, races, cultures, and religion. However, despite the great diversity of this land, there is underlying unity that binds the nation together. You have been told that when India gets independent, the Britishers claimed that we will not be able to maintain the independence for a long period of time. They said Indians cannot be lived together because they are divided into various religions, races, cultures, etc. But we are unite till date. So next topic is location and extents. Where is India located and at what extent? India is located in the northern and eastern hemisphere. It is situated in the southern part of the Asia, at the head of the Indian Ocean. Thus, it has a favorable location with respect to international trade and commerce. Means, in the southern part of India, there is the Indian Ocean. And Indian Ocean is the 40% trade dependent of the world. Means, world is dependent on Indian Ocean to follow their trades. So India has various location favorable conditions for the trade as well. The mainland of India extends roughly between 8 degree and 4 minute north latitude in the south and 37 degree 6 minute north latitude in the north. We have discussed about the latitude and longitude. So this is the locations of the latitude, and in longitudes it is between 68 degree and 7 minute east longitude in the west and 97 minute and 25 minutes east longitude in the east. Tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree passes almost halfway through the country from here like this, which cuts the sixth state, which passes from the sixth state of the country. The latitudes and the longitude extent of India is approximately same, nearly 30 degree. The northern part of India is bordered with southern part. The north-south contain the mainland of the India is about 3,214 km, while the east-west extent is about 2,933 km. This does not include the islands group of Lakshadweep in the Arabian Sea and Andaman and Nicobar Island in the Bay of Bengal. Means this is the land of the country starting from top of the country to till the Rameshwaram temple, and from this point to this point. This does not include the islands which are located like this, Lakshadweep, and there is Andaman and Nicobar. Now coming back, the length of the coastline along the mainland of the India is about 6,100 km, and that include the island groups is about 7,514 km. The land frontier is about 15,200 km. Means the land starts from this point and cover the distance of which is facing the sea is about 6,100 km. If we include the Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar, it becomes 7,514 km. And land in frontier is about 15,200 km. Means total border is 15,200 km. Cape Comorin near Kanyakumari is the southernmost tip of the mainland of the India. Means here It is the southernmost tip of the India. But for the whole country, the Indira Point located in the Andaman and Nicobar is the tip, means somewhere here. India has common land boundaries with Pakistan and Afghanistan in the northwest, with the China and Nepal and Bhutan in the north, and with the Myanmar and Bangladesh in the east. Our neighbors across the sea are Sri Lanka and Maldives. India and Sri Lanka are separated by a narrow stretch of water is called Palk Strait. So this is the Pakistan, this is Afghanistan touching the border at the Pak occupied Kashmir, which is a part of India but illegally governed by the Pakistan. This is Nepal, China, Bangladesh and Myanmar. These are the countries which share borders with India directly. On the other hand, Sri Lanka, Maldives are the countries which are separated by the water. To avoid any confusion with result to time at different places in India, almost centrally located longitude is 82.5 degrees east has been selected as the standard meridian for the whole country. The local time of the standard meridian is used as the standard time of India and is called the Indian Standard Time. Means it is the line from where the time of India has been calculated, and this passes near the Allahabad, and now it is called Prayagraj in the Uttar Pradesh, and be specific, it passes from the Mirzapur district near Allahabad, from where the time of India has been taken, because it comes in the center of east and west. The standard meridian provides the exact difference of 5 hours and 30 minutes between the Greenwich Mean Time and IST. The India is located towards the east of the Greenwich, and IST is ahead of India by GMT by 5 hours and 30 minutes. Means the time of world is calculated from the Greenwich. Greenwich is a place located near the London in the United Kingdom, and from here we are ahead of 5 hours and 30 minutes from the place Greenwich. That's it in the video. We will discuss the next part in the next video. Thank you, class.